Going solar with 320 may cost you nothing down, but the work we do is not a $0 job. With a 10-year roof penetration warranty and solar panels guaranteed for 25 years, you can have peace of mind knowing we will do the job right every time without question. .320 Solar. Power up.
Audio Fidelity Records presents a new stereophonic sound spectacular.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I'm alive. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the big freaking game? Get ready, folks. Get ready. No more Super Bowl or bust. Now it's just plain Super Bowl. All right, guys. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. All right. I want all you Buccaneers fans pulled together. All you guys, I got to tell you, you guys were well behaved today. I was trying to capture stuff for
stupid Bucs fans say,
and you made it difficult. Not impossible, but you made it difficult. So I am looking forward to a very fun show tonight. We have Tyler Brashaw here. We got the dude, and we have Jacob Charnow coming in a little bit later. This is going to be a crazy, crazy fun show. And I'm hoping that my very good friend Rick Grabowski will be calling in. I am hoping to hear from him. He'll either be coming on the chat link that I'm going to be adding here in just a moment, or he will be calling in on the phone. We will see which one happens, but I'm hoping he comes in. Now, Rick is my buddy who I went to he and I go back so far as Buccaneers fans. We were at the very first Buccaneers playoff game together, and we literally sat like top row in the corner of the end zone and watched the Buccaneers beat Philadelphia. And I am excited about this, guys. We've got so much. Let me just say this. We're going to the Super Bowl. Let me say that again. We're going to the Super Bowl. All right. It's not the playoffs. Yeah, we've done that now. This is the longest winning streak the Buccaneers have ever had, ever. Right now, you're watching it, 7 games. It's the longest winning streak ever in the team's history. All right. What has already happened is this team has made history, brought history. This is Buccaneers history. Know it. You're watching it. Relish it. Remember the plays, remember the games, remember every moment, because years from now we're going to be talking about this. So soak it all up, guys. Soak it up. These are the reason you are a fan, are the days like right now. This is why you are a fan. Let's bring in, first of all, right off the top, come on, Strong. Let's add the dude, and let's have one heck of a way to open this thing. Dude, my brother, how you doing?
Are we allowed to cuss on this show?
No.
So, do you have a beeper?
No, just behave.
Okay, we're going to the Super Bowl.
Hey, Super Bowl, okay?
Hey, first of all, real quick. Hey, not even real quick. We're not going to go real quick. You know why? Because we got all night. I'll say this. It's going to be really cold, man. Those Buccaneers, they're not used to the cold weather. Hey, pirate ships don't sail well in ice. Aaron Rodgers is technically better. Just Tom Brady has on better teams. Now, pause that for a second. Today, Aaron Rodgers was better. Let's be honest. Tom threw, but it's a team game. So, Buccaneers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I had to come in, to start the show off because, one, I missed your beautiful face, Rick, and two,
I get that a lot.
There was so much content on the Bucs Report page. I was scrolling. It was like live show, highlight video, live show, highlight video, and then this one said it was live, so I clicked on it, and here I am. So, shout out to the defense. Shout out to pressuring the quarterback. Imagine how that works. I don't know where the run game went, but I don't care. The Buccaneers in 2 weeks will be playing in the Super Bowl. I
talk about that. I'll talk about that, where the run game went.
You know where it went? To the Super Bowl.
Well, exactly. What all they did, they played more. This is exactly what happened. They stacked the box. They did what they had to do to try to stop the run, which opened up the passing game in the first half, which is how they fell that far behind and how the Buccaneers won. They did what they had to do to stop the running game, so they couldn't stop the passing game.
Exactly. And if I had a nickel for every time I was foiled by a stacked box, it's how it goes here in the NFL. I want to jump on and say congratulations to each and every one of you watching. Hit that share button, man. Hit the like button. Make these hosts feel like they're doing something good here. I don't know really how to start the show with you, and I don't want to go too high to begin with because we got
bring it. Come on,
we got a lot to bring, and the dude's coming back for it because we know we're going to get a visitor from Jabba via New Orleans to New Jersey. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's a phone number scrolling across the screen. There's a link he's putting in the chat. If you have a problem, message the Bucs Report page. We can send it to you that way. If you're on Twitter,
I'll get there. Yep.
Hey, everybody on YouTube, thanks. Now hit the share button. Special shout out to the Deck Bar and Grill, Isla del Sol today. Great job. Place was packed with Bucs fans. Great job by the boys. And Super Bowl, man. Say it 3 times. Click your heels. Say it 3 times. Click your heels, because when it comes to the Super Bowl, there is no place like home.
Oof. That is awesome. Let's bring Tyler in. Tyler, buddy, wake up. Here we go.
Oh, I feel sorry for my neighbors. Once Godwin turned that corner with about 1:37 left to go, it all came. My kids were scared. I was in the house yelling, running, screaming. My kids were curled up in a ball in the corner. What a day. What a day.
That's the thing. What a day. This is a day to remember. It's a day you will remember. I remember the day the Bucs beat Philadelphia to go to the Super Bowl last time. I will never forget that day, and I will never forget today.
No, absolutely. I don't know how if I'll handle I got to figure out how, one way or the other, handle a full 48 minutes of Super Bowl football, because today was an absolute roller coaster. on top of the world going into halftime, and then it was like creeping.
Did you just say full 48 minutes? 60?
I don't know why I'm thinking of the NBA. I'm thinking of the NBA.
It's a crazy thing to experience. It's just a crazy thing to experience. It's one of those things. It's just soaking all of this up and knowing this team did it. It all goes back. If you flash back to, if you remember, well, let's go back a year. Okay. Right now, a year ago, we were talking about, what could we draft? Is Winston going to be back? What are they going to do? Winston finished the season by saying he's balling, check your sheet. In the pick six, there was negativity there. But then all of a sudden, there's some good news. The Bucs are going to change uniforms. God, that seems like a decade ago.
Yeah.
And and then they put out a little teaser video about changing uniforms. And then boom, they release the uniforms and woo, that's cool. That's awesome. We went back to the old uniforms. That's kind of cool. That's cool. I hated those alarm clock numbers. Glad they got the old uniforms back. And then the news broke. What news broke? The news broke. Tom Brady is coming to Tampa Bay. Holy cow. Tom Brady came to Tampa Bay. Everything changed. The whole thing changed. It's not the same anymore, guys. It's not the same. This is the year that was supposed to be. Remember Carson Palmer? Listen, the first year's tough, man. First year in an Arian system is tough. You're going to struggle. Brady's going to struggle in that first year. Don't give up on him. Yeah, this is struggling. I want you to know this is what the struggle is real, baby. The struggle is real. This is what it feels like. Bring in the professor, Johnny Dean. Hey, professor, how you doing?
What's up, guys? Hey, you know what? There's going to be a Super Bowl in Tampa, and the Bucs are invited.
Invited. Super Bowl party of 2, and we are going.
Down in the bottom left corner right now, all the way from the frigid cold of Canada, sporting the Bucs gear as always. Look at us all. We're all doing it tonight. Sporting the Bucs gear. Mike DeRoche. How you doing, brother?
Unbelievable.
How does this feel? How does this feel?
Orgasmic.
It's what?
Almost orgasmic.
Almost. You're not watching right. I'm telling you, man. This. Oh my gosh! I just cannot believe it, Johnny. You and I didn't call this, so let's be honest. You and I thought this wouldn't happen. We thought, maybe, but we didn't think it was going to go there. So this is all. You said it, Johnny. You said it perfectly. We're on house money.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is all just a fun ride at this point where I'm just sitting there with my jaw on the ground going, yeah, I remember a year ago. That feeling of a year ago where we had just gone through 5 years of all of the divided fans and, everybody, I love the quarterback or I hate the quarterback, and it was just so divided. And now the biggest thing you got to say, the biggest complaint is, yeah, he shouldn't have thrown those passes in the NFC Championship win.
Right.
That's the biggest complaint that fans are going to have.
Rick,
has it really sunk into you guys yet?
No.
I'll say this. A few minutes ago, I looked at my ESPN app and I scrolled over on the calendar to Super Bowl week, and when I saw our logo in there, it hit me a little bit harder again. It hit me again. But Rick, I apologize. I tried to go back and find it. I couldn't find it. I had a stupid shit Bucs fans say, picked out perfect. I forgot to send it to you, and I can't find it, but I'm going to say it. And this was it word for word. Say what you want. Jameis Winston wouldn't have thrown that ball. You know
what? I'm going to go right into this early. Let's break into this early because I think this is going to be a shorter show, and we'll see what happens here. But let's go right into it.
Granted, he was right. Jameis wouldn't have thrown that ball because we wouldn't have been here. So I guess.
Right. That's exactly correct. All right, let's get into this early. Let's go there.
Stupid Bucks fans say.
All right, now to your credit, Bucks fans, you did not say nearly as much stuff as you normally do. You made it difficult, but not impossible, to come up with things that were a part of this. So I'm loving it. ESPN keeps breaking into my phone to tell me that the Buccaneers are in the Super Bowl. CNN broke into my phone to tell me the Buccaneers are in the Super Bowl. I'm loving this. So here is the first one. All right. Stop throwing the ball so hard, Brady. That's really Reggie Johnson's advice, is to stop throwing the ball so hard, Brady.
That's
All
the
right,
best
now,
he's got.
that's the best he's got. Now, I hate to do this to one of our regulars, but I'm about to do this to one of our regulars, and I'm sorry. I am very, very sorry, but Misador, this defense needs some Viagra. Can't play that soft. Come on, me. They held them to 23 points.
In the 2 games we played the Packers this year, we held them to 33 points. They were averaging more than that per game on the year.
I mean, come on. They did not play soft. All right. Is Brady getting paid to throw this game? The last 3 drives all ending in picks, Charles Richardson.
Of course.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about that.
Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about that.
That's stupid.
Yep. So next, again, I said stop throwing it to Evans. He was complaining about a flag instead of looking for the ball. That was on the pick that he never even knew the ball was being thrown.
It was Fournette being late to picking up a blitz. I mean, that play was doomed from the beginning.
Yeah.
That was the play where the guy said Jameis.
We wasn't actually late to pick it up. He was positioned wrong and he couldn't get around Brady.
Well, the problem was Brady was under center. Right. They were explaining how Brady was under center, and if he had been the shotgun, it wouldn't have been an issue. But Brady was under center, which kept him from getting around Brady to get to him. So, all right, we blew an 18-point game in the NFC Championship game because we can't catch balls over the middle. We didn't blow the freaking game. Just say, here we go, guys. Breaking news. Breaking news. I have breaking news. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers actually won this game. I know this is news to some of you. I understand some of you can't handle it, but
Aaron Bledsoe.
Yeah, I'm certain.
That's Drew Bledsoe's son. That's why he's upset.
Yeah.
He's dead.
And next, and the best one of all. I'm waving the white flag. I'm waving the white flag.
I hope he turned his laptop, computer, TV, everything off and went sulking somewhere, and we'll turn it on until tomorrow and find out that they won.
So that is the best.
Stupid Bucks fans say.
And
all right, so there weren't many tonight. There were not many tonight, which is a tribute to you fans. You actually held it together today, even when the team was struggling. And I've got to tell you, I have to confess. Here's the stupid thing I've said. I said back when it was announced that Fournette was leaving Jacksonville, I said the Bucs don't need Fournette. Boy, was that stupid. So that is because I said that, and I want to be clear and I want to be fair.
Stupid Bucks fans say.
What a touchdown run he had today, too.
Oh, my gosh. That was
after Godwin's catch. Immediately after Godwin's catch, too.
That reminded me of
art. That was art. That was synchronized dancing, man.
It was like Mike Allstott.
He just kept going and going and going.
It was like Allstott meeting done. It was somewhere in between the two. It was just
spin move, jumping the lineman.
When he got in the end zone, I was just and the closing out the half pass to Scotty Miller, I believe it was.
Yep.
I just sat there like with my jaw down, just trying to process what just happened.
What a gutsy play call, because
Yeah.
you don't walk away with anything if that's incomplete. Realistically, the time runs off the clock. I mean, but you could see Kevin King, the corner for the Packers. He thought it was going to be an out route to the sideline, and he just got burnt. He thought we were going for 8 yards to make it a man.
They were going to punt and didn't punt and went for it on 4th and 1, whatever it was, 4th and I don't remember.
What's that takeaway by Godwin? And that's exactly what that was. That wasn't a catch. That was a straight up takeaway, man.
Right.
That was beautiful.
We saw Tyler Johnson with another huge third down catch today.
Again, Tyler Johnson.
And this was surprising for me as well. I wasn't nervous with Jaden Mickens returning kicks today. He looked comfortable today.
But what was with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left?
Yeah, you
have to slide and not.
You have to figure out how to get that to 2 minutes.
Yeah, you got to get those 2 seconds off the clock. And I didn't realize that at first. My friend Rick, my buddy Rick, who I'm hoping will call or come on the show. My buddy Rick was saying that immediately. He was like, "What's he doing?
Yeah, you got to get
doing." So
you gave him an extra timeout. Is what you did.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I've got to tell you, I'm shocked by the way that this team has played. I think Leonard Fournette's attitude. Remember, this is a guy who was known as being a malcontent in the locker room. Remember that?
Yes.
And he played second fiddle to Rojo this year, and you didn't hear a complaint or a peep out of the guy.
That's the Tom Brady effect.
And who else had the reputation of being a malcontent in the locker room? AB. And you haven't heard a darn thing about him. And the Buccaneers today came out and said they want AB back. Yep. So, guys, this is going to be a fun offseason. There's going to be changes to the team, and we'll deal with that in 2 weeks. But right now, who the heck cares? Because right now they're in the freaking Super Bowl.
He had 55 yards of hard running today.
What's that?
He had 55 hard yards today.
Yeah, how many carries?
He had 12.
12 for 55? Somebody do the math quick. What is the average?
A little over 4.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Who had that, Rojo or Fournette?
Fournette.
What do you have in receptions? Because he caught a couple of passes there.
Doesn't say here. It just says Godwin.
That's all that's listed on the stats you've got. Yeah, he had some receptions. He did okay. He dropped the ball, but you know what? Every time a running back drops a pass, all Bucs fans freak out. Like, I told you Fournette
throwing the ball that early to a running back because they usually have to get warmed up.
Right, but when they're like, "Oh, look, Fournette can't catch," he missed one. Okay.
Fournette had 5 catches for 19 yards.
Yeah, everybody acts like Fournette can't catch. He caught 5. All right. I mean, the guy can catch. Okay, he can catch. Let's just put that to bed. That's just a fact.
It's extremely exciting. We have 2 weeks to get these guys healthy, and we get to return Antonio Brown, arguably the most skillful player on the offensive side of the ball, and then Winfield Jr. I mean, we played most of the second half with 2 backup safeties, and we held our own against Aaron Rodgers and beat him. Now we get to bring those guys back in 2 weeks. It's exciting stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny, I know you're tired, and I know you've had a very long day. You got anything you want to add? Any questions? Anything like that?
Well, no, I was just going to tell you this little story here, man.
Yeah, do it.
When I asked y'all earlier, has it sank in yet?
Yep.
Well, I'm going to tell you how it sank in on me. After the game was over, after I wrapped up my thread and stuff, I checked in on Peter's show for a little bit and then went back and I was going to go start doing my draft stuff because I researched draft picks, right? And I was sitting there staring at it and I like, what the hell am I going to be looking at in the 30s, man? I'm not used to this. I was like, it amazed me. I just sat there and looked at it for a second. I'm like, I'll wait until next week to do this.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's, oh man. I mean, I'm
amazing feeling, man. It's an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
You know who we're missing today?
Who?
That Louisiana one-tooth wonder.
No, he was just in the.
He's in the
he made a
chat.
comment. He made a
He's in
comment.
chat.
Yeah, he's in chat. Brian is there, and Brian, you want to stay tuned, brother. Let's see. What does Brian say here, Matt? Congratulations, you won. You're in the Super Bowl. Soak it all in, because if you don't want it this year, it's going to be very hard to win it next year. Brian. You know what, guys? I'm going to do this out of order. I'm going to do this quickly because, Brian, you need to listen to this next segment, okay? You need to listen to this next segment. Now, we all know I'm not a fan of this next segment. We all know that this is a segment I have to play because I'm under contract and it's against my better judgment, but I have to play this. And, it's just, it is what it is. Every day I look next to me right now, staring at me with the condescending eyes, is the producer looking down on me. So right now, what I'm going to do is play a message, and Brian, you need to play it. You need to pay very special attention.
Hello, champions! It's time to go to the Super Bowl. Who called it? Who called it? I called it. I'm your daddy. I'm your damn daddy. I can't believe this. This is amazing. We are going to the Super Bowl. Now I know for the rest of tonight, we have to listen to this moron of a host. He's not just stupid, he's irregular stupid. He's dog stupid, like Chihuahua. But we can all have fun and celebrate together, even an idiot like him. So don't be a jackass and be a part of the show, please. Come on, join us. Let's all make fun of Brian Pearson, because he's going to be home watching the Super Bowl, while we're going to be home playing in the Super Bowl. I'm excited beyond belief. I'm so excited I'm about to puke up a fur ball. Let's all root for the Buccaneers. Devin White, he's a beast. He's a damn beast. This whole team is absolutely on fire. Tom Brady, the cat, he's amazing. Let's go and become Super Bowl champions. Go Bucks! Go Bucks! Yeah! Go Bucks!
All right, so Brian had a message for you.
What a FOMO.
What? He's the foul-mouthed producer.
That is one of the smartest cats I've ever seen, man.
Absolutely.
Foul-mouthed producer. I'm telling you, it's against my better judgment, but, it is what it is. I'm under contract.
I thought you said you didn't have a beeper. Was you just telling the dude that?
I don't have a beeper. I didn't put that together. The cat did.
Well, what? You hold out on you?
Yeah, I mean, this is not my choice. Okay, here we go. I got a comment from my friend Rick that I want to call in the show. The only thing that's bad about this Super Bowl is we have to listen to the most annoying freaking chant in all of sports.
Hey, hey, Tampa Bay, come on.
No, he's talking about the Seminole chant.
Oh. Well, you know how to shut that up, right?
To have the game in Tampa.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know how many of those Chiefs fans are going to be there making that noise.
Can I get you guys' all right, I want an offensive player of the game and a defensive player of the game, and I'll tell you my defensive player you should know right now is Vita Vea.
Okay, well, I'm glad he made it, but I wouldn't call him player of the game, but yeah, he
absolutely was, man.
I think there's a bunch of players we could pick on. I mean, you talk about him.
We got.
You talk about him pretty much shutting Devontae Adams down again for the most part. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
I'm going Shaq Barrett. I'm going Shaq Barrett.
Yeah, the defensive line as a whole, I guess. Barrett, JPP.
Yeah, there's so many, but
offensively, again, I don't know. There were so many. Maybe Godwin, even though he didn't get in the end zone. I guess I don't know.
It's Godwin or Fournette.
Yeah.
Go back and watch the tape and watch how many of those defensive plays are because Vita Bay's busting through the middle.
Yeah, I saw his presence was definitely felt. So Johnny, who's your offensive player of the game?
Oh my God. It's hard to tell with offense. I'm going to say Jensen.
Okay. They don't have a great defensive line, so yeah. I mean, all right.
Who would you pick? Because there was you got
Godwin or Fournette. Godwin or Fournette. I mean, that run by Fournette had some critical plays. I mean, he did some.
This is one of the most well-balanced team efforts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not knocking anybody. It's just that everybody produced there.
Yeah. All right, let's bring the other guys in here. Hold on. Let's say, it's exactly what my buddy Rick said. Hard to say because of a team effort. You're right, Rick. You are right. I credit on both sides of the ball. Let's bring Jacob Charnell in here. Jacob, and let's bring Matt in.
Yay!
Woo-hoo!
It's Super Bowl season, boys.
Isn't it, though? How about them apples?
And we are playing.
Did it make you feel like a winner, Jacob?
Oh, yeah, it did. I think I tweeted something out earlier that was like, as soon as I hop on the Bucs bandwagon, you guys start winning. And it just means every single team that I like is going to start winning as I put all my Jets gear away into the closet.
Man.
What's that? I was going to say to Jacob, redecorate his room, get rid of all that green.
I can't go that far.
No, you don't. That can't be the case. He's got to stick with his team.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, all of us probably root just a little bit harder for the Jets because of Jacob and sticking with the Jets, and mad respect for you doing that.
It's funny you say That's funny you say that, Rick, because just the other day I seen the Deshaun Watson report where he wants to play, and I'm like, you know what? Because of Jacob, I want to.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Every time it's like something good happens for the Jets, I'm like, all right, cool.
Well, when the Jets do well.
Every time I see stupid stuff Jets fans say, I go to screenshot it, and I'm like, well, how the hell am I going to send this to Jacob? He won't.
Guys, I don't know if you remember, but I made a little wager with the show where do you remember what I said I'd do if the Bucs made it to the Super Bowl?
I believe you said you'd wear Bucs gear.
So Friday was my birthday, which I now have my driver's license. I can drive legally.
I know. I mentioned that on here the other night. I said I think we may have seen the last of Jacob. He's free now. He can get out of the house and go whenever he wants.
No, yeah, but parents were debating on whether you were on a date or out with your friends.
No, neither. I've been out with my friends. That's what I've been doing. But
this is by the way, there's a show on Big Bang Theory. One of the episodes is when like the really smart kid ends up meeting girls, like getting around girls for the first time, and then all of a sudden he just goes off and completely blows his career, or goes and does a Jacob. We're never gonna see Jacob again.
Yeah, he was a prodigy too. I remember that episode.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got a gift card for $100 to NFLshop.com, which means I'm going to go buy a Bucs jersey, and I will be taking suggestions on which jersey to buy, because right now, Rick, you did it to me. My number one option right now is Mike Alstott. I think he's awesome, and I think
is he not? Yeah, dude. Nobody I promise you're gonna get mad respect for that.
That's a great one. But yeah, as promised, guys, I let me just play this video.
Okay, hold on. Let me put Jacob full screen. Go ahead, brother.
All right, here we go.
All right, this is being made because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have beat the Green Bay Packers and are now in the Super Bowl. I promised that I would shotgun a Red Bull for you guys, so yeah, here we go. All right. Go Bucs.
That's gross. That just was gross.
He is absolutely wired right now.
Yeah.
I did that like
You like
okay.
Red Bull? You like Red Bull? Red Bull's great. You like Red Bull? I like Red Bull. Red Bull's awesome. You like Red Bull? I have Red Bull.
I have
Yeah.
a confession. I did that when you guys were up 28-10 because I was like, listen, if I do this and you guys lose, whatever, I just won't play it. But if I do it and then you win and I do it after the game, I'm gonna be up till 4 a.m. So I can't so I have to do it at like 4 p.m. So now I've kind of leveled out a bit, but I'm still awake. I'm still very much awake.
You need one of those heart monitors on your watch.
Yeah, that's what I say. He's having heart palpitations right now.
Not quite. Any news on Jordan Whitehead?
I have not, but I think, my guess is it was a separated shoulder. That's my guess.
Couple weeks, hopefully recovered.
Yeah, what's the story with Antoine Winfield?
I just got a report that an ankle.
Yeah.
But give me more info than ankle.
I don't know if it's a high ankle sprain, a low ankle sprain.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about more than I'm worried about. I'm worried about that more than Whitehead. Whitehead's awesome, yes, absolutely, but I'm more worried about Winfield.
Well,
this team can get if this team can get those guys back for the Super Bowl. Oof. Now I saw they lost a lineman today. Yeah. What was he?
His ankle, his Achilles heel.
His Achilles. Yeah. Right or left tackle?
Left tackle. Pro Bowl left tackle.
Wow. Wow.
But that still doesn't speed.
JPP is licking his chops right now.
You guys see what happens when a team is missing their star left tackle and you put Shaq Barrett up against him. He'll kill them.
Shaq Barrett got away with. Johnny said the truth. Shaq Barrett benefited from Vita Vea because there were several times when Sue and Vea were right up the middle, just bum rushing people.
Yeah,
and then the other guys came around the edges and did their thing. They just plastered on.
I love that one sack by. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Matt.
No, what were you saying, Johnny?
I said I love that one play where Vita just took the guard right with him right into
ran him down.
Rodgers and Shaq got that sack.
Yeah, there was Shaq just went around the outside. Yeah, Shaq went around the outside, and it was amazing. Or it was JPP. There was a sack that JPP had. I think it was the first one when it was like they snapped the ball, and JPP was so fast.
No, that was Shaq. That was Shaq.
No, I'm not talking
JPP
about
had one where he hit both of his palms on the offensive lineman's numbers.
Yeah,
and the dude was on skates.
It was done. It was done. And,
Shaq is great at timing the snaps, but you do see him get more than every so often. I'd say you see him off sides but he's so good at the one play. He looked like Aaron Rodgers tipped him off when he was going to snap the ball. He was in the backfield that fast.
When it was like the ball was reaching Aaron Rodgers as Shaq was reaching Aaron Rodgers.
That was a great effort on Shaq right there, man.
Now, I've got a question, or I want to point out something for Bucks fans, and this is more. Look, every game, every year for decades, Buccaneers fans seem to say, and it's just Tampa fans because it doesn't matter the sport. It's always the announcers hate Tampa. It doesn't matter whether you're watching the World Series and it's the Rays. It doesn't matter what the sport is. If you're watching Lightning games, people are saying NBC hates Tampa. Everybody's always saying the announcers hate Tampa. No, they don't. Stop it. Stop it, man. And the referees every game are not against Tampa. The referees are on fire.
They didn't throw a flag till the third quarter was over.
I think that's I think the referee excuse is every fan base. I think every fan base thinks that.
But come on, man.
No, it's not. That's the Saints thing. Leave the referee.
No.
The Saints.
Hold on.
That was a joke. That was humor.
Yeah, they're legit. The Saints have a legit complaint.
The Bears, yeah, they do. The Bears and Packers fans are terrible with it too. Terrible. Yeah. I've seen Packers fans so upset today that pass interference was called at the end of the game, which it was a pass interference. He held his shirt.
Oh, you're talking the one where they pulled his shirt back?
Yeah, stretched it 4 yards.
I'll say this about that call.
It was late.
Okay. It was absolutely pass interference, right? It was a penalty.
Yeah,
it was a penalty.
Yeah, it was probably holding. Yeah,
it was a penalty. It was just inconsistent with the way that they had been calling the game.
I agree with that.
And I understand. I understand the concerns, but in a critical situation like that, it's.
I think it was more egregious, though. I think it was more egregious and more obvious.
That's the
when
thing.
a shirt gets pulled back like that. You just can't pull the shirt back like that.
When you're
I agree 100% with Jacob. My bad, Matt. I agree 100% with Jacob. It was very inconsistent with the rest of the game, but when it's that obvious, in that critical point of a game, you have to throw the flag.
I thought it was absolutely hilarious how it looked like Mekhi Becton was the one throwing Tyler Johnson. The man took flight in the air. It was a flop, but I guess you have to do what you have to do to get that call, right?
Yeah. Well, man, that was huge. That was huge.
It was.
As far as announcers go,
yeah.
I
don't say it, Johnny.
Be honest, Roy Aikman, he can go swing on somebody else's jockstrap, man. I don't want the guy around us, dude.
Oh,
to be honest, I mean, when he starts slobbering on Aaron Rodgers, it
seems to be like good luck for us. He can.
Yeah, it does. But every time, man, he's always making an excuse for it. Look, man.
What network has the Super Bowl?
You're right.
Does anybody know what network has the Super Bowl?
CBS. We're gonna get Romo all freaking day.
Okay. Hey, Caleb Grabowski, this is awesome. I got both Grabowskis in here. I got both of you guys in here. If you guys, you know what? All right. Caleb and Rick, both of you. I'm going to give you guys. I'm going to put the link here and put it in the chat. But I would love to have both Rick and Caleb come on here. That would be awesome.
Guys, Brian's back. Brian Pierce, not in the lobby with us, but he's in the comments.
Yeah, we've already got one comment.
Patrick Mahomes said he's going back to the Super Bowl to run it back and win again. And he said nobody standing in his way. Brian, dude, Brian, at some point, stop talking.
Can I tell you what we think of that?
Thing to do.
Can I tell you what we think of that, Rick?
What? Yeah, thank you, Jacob.
I hate when people say
I don't
that.
know why you guys are down on Brian, man.
What's
Brian
that?
I don't know why you guys are so down on Brian. Every time he picks somebody, the opposite team wins. So let him pick them.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
He's still mad. Was that Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't speak much, but my God, when he does, it's
yeah.
It blurred around, didn't it?
I absolutely hate when people say that, because what do you want Mahomes to say after the game? Yeah, I don't feel good about this Super Bowl. I don't think
I'm really worried about this Buccaneers team. They're coming in hot. Like, I think we're going to lose. Actually, honestly.
We're going to lose.
Oh my God,
I'm a little worried, guys.
Not to brag, but like I don't know if you guys if you guys tuned into the wonderful playoff special before it was. I think it was on Friday, or it was Thursday or Friday night. I think it was one of the championship preview, Rick, and my prediction for the game, I had guessed 31-27. And I was 1 point off. And my dad was like, because if you bet and you try and guess the exact score, it's like 10,000. It's a ridiculous way to like.
You missed by one?
I was 1 point off.
I missed this score. The score for today's game, I missed each team by 2 points.
I said 31-24, and I felt good about that for quite a while.
I called 28-20.
Wow. I said 33-24. All right, hold on. We're going to bring in two more here. Just to go ahead and pack the house. Nope. First of all, Harry the Greek, and second of all, Caleb Grabowski.
Hello.
How you doing, my friend?
Hello.
All right,
my
let
goodness.
me give everybody a quick background on Caleb. Okay, Caleb has become a friend of mine through my friend Rick, who, like I said, went to the very first Buccaneers playoff game with me. I've been friends with him that long. I mean, literally, I think it's fourth grade. I've been friends with this guy's dad. So it's cool to have you in here. Caleb picked up the disease of being a Buccaneers fan and has gone through hell.
Oh, my goodness.
And is now gets to experience for your first time what this is like. How's it feel, Caleb?
Oh, my goodness. It feels so good. Finally, my team is in the Super Bowl. Oh, my goodness.
You said
have no idea how long I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, I mean,
all those Tampa games I had to suffer through to get to this point. Man.
Yeah. I mean, it's seriously like more like a long time, my friend.
Yeah,
a long time.
And I'm only
give me hope.
20, and I'm only 23.
Yeah,
but you know, I've been watching. You know, we lived in Tampa. You know, my dad for a little bit.
Yeah.
And so you know, just going to all those Bucks games was classic. And
yeah, but I mean, you go back. I mean, if you're 23, you remember 16 years of this.
I
mean, you remember all the pain. So I mean, yeah, that's a real thing. If you've been a fan for that long, it's a real thing. And I mean, it's just horrible how it goes on and on and on and on and on year after year after year. It's just awful. So, I mean,
Rick, you're depressing us, man.
Well, no, don't be depressed, man. They're in the Super Bowl, for crying out loud. Why would you be
trip down memory lane because it reminds me of how many years I've sat here.
Oh, that just makes this sweeter.
This
man.
makes it better.
Yes, Caleb. It makes it better, Caleb. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, I'm telling you this. If New England wins a Super Bowl, it's for their fans, it's got to be like, But if the Bucks win the Super Bowl, how sweet is that?
Yeah,
at home.
Yes, at home. Oh my gosh, they're going to play at home. So Peter was saying they are going to be able to fire the cannons. Is that true?
No.
Yeah, Peter was saying on his show that they've been given the green light. They're going to be able to fire the cannons.
I think they should be rewarded some. I mean, other than playing at home.
I can't see why they wouldn't be able to fire the cannons. There's not going to be that many fans in the game. I mean,
going to be 7,500 nurses.
Hey, man, you can go out there and bang signs against the seats. What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah.
I assume they were probably going to use them for something anyway.
You know what I mean? Use them for a tourism thing.
I don't know what they're doing, but wow. I mean, I'm just amazed. I am just amazed at the fact. Look, guys, we got to see like this ride has been exactly. And Johnny, you and I talked about this actually before the season. We said they're going to start slow, and by the end of the year, they'll get things clicking.
Yep.
But I don't think either of us realized it was going to get to this point. And
I didn't, and that's the thing too. Do you realize how amazing this is? Because this don't happen, man. This does not happen.
No.
Not in a quarterback's first season, not in the second season of a coaching change and all that, man.
Especially not with Arians. Especially when not with Arians. Carson Palmer saying that when a quarterback, his first year in Arians' system, he struggles.
Right.
So, what is next year going to look like? I mean,
and I think we're bringing Gronk and AB back. I think AB is going to be willing to sign for a lot less money than he could somewhere else to play with Tom Brady. And Gronk already said he's coming back.
I think Godwin may be gone. I think Tyler Johnson may be filling that.
Tyler Johnson next year could be the Chris Godwin who was the Calvin Ridley. Tyler Johnson next year could be the Calvin Ridley of this year, who was the Chris.
And now
Godwin
for our English-speaking friends.
He's going to be a stud. He's going to be a stud next year.
So where do we use the franchise tag? Where do we use the franchise tag then?
Shaq
Barrett.
You can't use it on him again.
Yeah, you can twice.
Yeah, you can do it twice.
Yeah.
He won't play if they do that.
Yes, he will.
You're going to have to pay the guy.
No, he'll play. He's not going to not play.
Yeah.
He'll play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like by getting the franchise tag you don't make much money.
No, it's not. It's not the point. It's to lock him up for his future.
Right.
The guy is signed, and he's going to sign a $50-60 million deal. He's not going to want to sign for 15 or 18 million. God forbid he gets hurt.
Now that's
I understand. Donovan Smith is
going twice. He's not going to want to sign a long-term deal later.
Yeah, Donovan Smith is not going to. Donovan Smith is not going to re-sign, or he's not going to be making what he's making now. He's going to have to restructure. There's going to be a pay cut. There's no way around the fact that Donovan Smith is going to be still making. I forgot the insane amount of money that he's making this year.
Are we going to have to use the visitors' locker room? I wonder.
No, we're the home team.
We are the home team.
Yep. Yeah. The NFC. This is the year that the NFC is home.
Wow.
They're not doing it by seeding?
Who did we just lose?
Harry.
Oh, Harry left. Okay. Yeah, this year the NFC is home.
They're not doing it by seeding?
No, they do. No, they do. Every
Isn't
other
it the
year.
home stadium, the stadium location is AFC, NFC?
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's just every other year.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, it's every other year. Home team is 1 year it's the AFC, 1 year it's the NFC, and this year it's the NFC. So the Bucs will be in their home locker room.
Home locker room.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Let's add.
Today.
Let's add somebody new here. Stephen Glasker. Hey, Stephen. How are you? Stephen.
He's on mute.
Stephen going once. Stephen going twice.
Oh,
he's gone.
He gone.
You guys are the first.
What? Sorry, press the wrong button. Meant to.
Walk the plank.
That's what I meant to do.
You guys get to be the first ever home Super Bowl team.
Yep.
The only thing that isn't perfect about the Super Bowl is Buffalo isn't in it to go 0-5. That's what I was hoping for.
And I don't have to hear. I don't have to hear about
Buffalo fans, man. I wouldn't want to do that to them. That's why I was hoping the Chiefs would win tonight.
All right, let's try Stephen Glasgow one more time. Stephen, are you there?
Hey, Rick.
Good. How are you?
Hey, I won't keep you guys, but I love the show. I started watching recently, and I have to say I watched last night, and I'm mad at you because I was driving, and I almost got in an accident laughing my ass off at you and Brian and the guys. You were killing me. And I can't remember who it was, but the thing that almost ran me off the road was one of the guys said, "Hey, Brian, I just want you to say for me one time, bring me Solo."
That would be the dude.
Yeah, and I hope Brian comes back on. And Caleb, you'll understand when you meet Brian. He's a Saints fan.
He's in the chat room.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he does look like Jabba. He really does look like Jabba.
He's got that Mo Howard haircut thing going.
No, I just love the mustache. I love the mustache.
Dude.
Caleb, if you were to actually stereotype a Saints fan, there you go. He
said, "Bring me Solo."
Yeah, he said,
"Bring me Solo."
Yeah, dude said, "Will you just please say bring me Solo?"
That's amazing.
But I mean, oh my gosh, it was hilarious. Anyway, it got out of hand. Yeah, Steven, welcome to the show. Do you got any? You got anything for us?
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I just wanted to know, I apologize ahead of time. I am a transplant because I've been a Patriots fan and mainly a Brady fan for over 2 decades. I followed him a bit back in Michigan, and I was really excited when he came to Tampa, especially when I saw the weapons. The first, my Tampa, that was kind of a losing franchise. And then I looked at the people and the personnel, and I went, oh, I get it. I get it.
Yep.
And the fact that he was able to kind of help change the mindset of his franchise.
Absolutely.
You guys do realize, I'm not trying to be mean, but you were the losingest franchise in sports.
Oh, no. I have mentioned, I believe I mentioned it earlier in this show, that they are the losingest franchise in North American history. Caleb, was it you that I said it to earlier?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't remember who. I had this conversation with somebody about they are literally the losingest professional franchise in North American sports since their existence.
You said that on one of the other shows, Rick.
Okay. Yeah, and now
to go from that to the Super Bowl in one season.
Yeah,
and I saw something that cracked me up because I live here in Dallas, Texas, right? And I read something, I think it was on Twitter, and somebody said Tom Brady in his first year in the NFC has been more Super Bowls than Dallas has in 25.
Yeah.
Tom Brady has as many NFC championships as Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, and he's beaten more. He has more more postseason wins against NFC teams than most franchises.
Wow.
Now think about that. It's because of that many Super Bowls.
And I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he's been to more Super Bowls now than any other team in the NFL. I think the number before was 9.
Yeah, he's got 10.
Going to 10.
Tom Brady's been to 10 Super Bowls.
Tom Brady is tied with the Super Bowl leaders at 6. If he wins another Super Bowl, he'll have more Super Bowl rings.
Whoa. He's going to win it. He's not going to say if.
He'll have more Super Bowl rings than any franchise in the NFL.
Wow. Think about that. Everybody soak that up for a second, okay?
One other thing to soak up. Think about what Rick just said. He's been to half of his career has been spent in the Super Bowl. And he's been in the league 21 years.
And people still say that he's not the greatest quarterback of all time.
Well, that's the thing that I don't understand. That's the thing that drives me nuts is this, is it, who is the greatest? Is it Breeze or is it Brady? How is this a discussion? How is anybody talking about this?
And they said today that Brady had been to 14 championship games, conference championships games, and the only person close to him was Joe Montana with 7.
7.
I want you to and everybody listen to this. Listen to this stat, okay? Or think about this. He's been to 14 championship games. There are 16 games in a season. He's literally almost played one NFL season of championship games.
That is insane.
Yeah.
I think Gronk has never not been to an AFC champion or a championship.
Yeah.
Gronk's never not played in a playoff
Never
game.
not played in a championship game.
Yeah.
That's
Now, there's a
ridiculous.
question, if I could ask Rick and ask the group.
Sure.
You guys, because I'm really enjoying the show, but as a Tampa fan, when you heard, and be honest, when you heard that 43-year-old Brady was coming to Tampa, what were your thoughts?
Okay, I can answer this from my perspective and just tell you that it has still not completely hit me. Still. Okay, now that might sound weird, but I still sit there every once in a while and shake my head and go, he's really their quarterback. I mean, it's really, I still have to process it from time to time because it's just, I don't know, as a Buccaneers fan, it's just ridiculous to think.
Yeah, I mean, we're known as like the underdog, and we've been known as the underdog NFL team for so long, and to have somebody like Brady come on our Bucks is like just weird to me.
Yeah, it's hard to process.
And it's not like we had great connection with our receivers right off the bat either. Like I was telling you last week, I wasn't even convinced this is real.
Yeah, no, it's like
my first thought was we're finally getting a quarterback that can read a defense and check down.
Exactly. Yeah,
I'm
right.
glad that he didn't turn out like Montana or Namath. And
well, just I just wish we had him with when he had a good arm.
Pass, right?
By the way, let me put this up here. Everybody, take a look at the screen. These are the win percentages.
I'm in the second row, guys.
Yeah, these are the win percentages of all of the teams in the NFL, and the Bucks are at the bottom with a 393 winning percentage.
But what's our percentage in the Super Bowl, Rick?
1-0, baby.
And you guys, wait,
2-0, baby.
And guess what? Wait, Rick, pull that back up for a sec.
Uh-huh.
And who did you guys beat today? The top team. The
yeah.
all-time winning percentage team.
Awesome way to go. Yeah, that's beautiful.
And here's my thing with Brady, right? Like, as a Jets fan, I don't like Tom. I don't outward like Tom Brady, right? But I respect the hell out of it. How can you not respect the hell out of Tom Brady?
I don't like Tom Brady. Yeah, no, I get it. I understand. I didn't like him. I mean, and there's got to secretly, privately, got to be some Bills fan somewhere who's going, yeah, we're not going to lose to Brady again, because they lost to Mahomes.
Oh my God.
And the thing is this. And this is what I've been saying for a very long time about everybody's anointed Mahomes as though he's already won 6 Super Bowls. And Caleb, you and I have had this discussion. I don't believe that I look at it and I go, whoa, simmer down, slow down, because I mean anything can happen. So I mean, when Andy Reid retires, what happens then? I mean, slow down. Right now, he's got a stacked team around him. Okay,
very stacked.
Right. So what happens when salary cap problems start to come in, or players start leaving, and
what is the NFL? Well, what did what's his? I forgot. Oh God, I forgot his name. But what did they say? What did he say the NFL stood for? It stands for not for long.
Right.
Not for long, because things turn around.
Did
the Patriots ever win back to back?
Yes, they did. And 2003 and 2004.
Okay, I was wondering that because I know Mahomes is looking to win back to back, and I was wondering if that was something that
has Brady. I need some remind. If you guys can just remind me, has there been any quarterback to beat Tom Brady twice in the AFC Championship, or to beat Brady in the playoffs twice? Not in the AFC Championship, but to beat Brady twice in the playoffs.
Eli Manning. Eli Manning.
And I think there was one more. I think there was just one more, maybe.
There's two Manning brothers that did it, I think.
And then one more. I think
maybe
what was his last name?
Roethlisberger at some point.
No, I think his last name was Sanchez, maybe. Marty Sanchez.
Oh my goodness!
How do you even utter his name?
Exit the chat.
What the hell is wrong with you, Jacob?
Yes, he's talking about Mr. Butt Fumble.
Didn't Joe Flacco beat Brady twice in playoff games?
He went twice. That doesn't mean he beat them twice. They may have lost to somebody else that year.
No, I distinctly remember them beating the Patriots in that one year when was it Torrey Holt? His brother died or whatever it was.
Okay.
And I could have swore there was one other time too.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they went twice, so could be.
You mean the Jets' backup quarterback?
What are you talking cheese up there, Jacob?
Look at him. God. Look at him. You can tell it's the offseason. He's cocky.
Hey, have you been Jacob, as a Jets fan though, have you been enjoying Braxton Berrios?
Yes.
From my Hurricanes?
I love Braxton Berrios. Like he's one of my favorite players on the Jets.
Finally, they put him on the line. I didn't think they were going to put him out there.
I like him. I mean, he fits well when like Crowder's not out there. He's a good slot receiver. He's good.
Yeah.
He's not Crowder, but he's good.
's going to get better too.
I hope so.
Yeah. Oh. Awesome. Yeah, that to me I sit there and I watch this year and I just I flash to Brady Belichick and the debate and how that's still quiet now. Nobody's saying a word about that anymore.
Oh yeah, nobody cares about that anymore. It's already been proven.
Rick, well, it does. I feel like it's been proven. I do feel like it's been proven. I mean, Belichick throwing the phone.
There he goes again. No words.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything until the But
here's
I mean,
how you know it's over. If you guys really want to know, here's how you know it's over. In the first year that Brady's gone, he's taken a team with a losing record last year to the Super Bowl. Belichick had not only the number one pick, but a former NFL MVP as his quarterback, and he finished 7-9.
I was not able to understand that. I'm sorry.
He said
Audio.
Cam Newton was 7-9. He was an MVP quarterback, and he had him. Belichick had him, and he couldn't get anything more than seven wins out of him.
How did you get all of that out of that, Matt?
My kids.
I think Johnny Dean just made a point.
Hey, Matt, thanks a lot.
Did you just say your kid stutters, Matt?
Yeah,
That's how you got it?
No, Matt got it. Matt nailed it. But that's the truth. Yeah, you have a number one pick who's an NFL MVP, and you can't do better than 7 games.
Yeah.
The guy who comes to Tampa during COVID, no OTAs, no chemistry with the wide receivers, takes them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
he's in the Super Bowl. Like that's ridiculous that he's in the Super Bowl.
What is it? Hold on. Who is the worst What is this? Who's the worst quarterback the Bucs ever had?
Yeah, from that Xavier Smith guy.
Oh Lord,
Jameis Winston.
Idiot.
Yeah. Who did he see? Maybe. Who did he say?
I don't know. Nothing yet. Oh,
Okay, well, that's just a question. That's
Throw in there Jack Thompson. See
Terry Hanratty. I mean, there were some bad
Randy
ones.
Hedberg.
Yeah, Randy Hedberg.
Bruce Gronkowski.
Yeah, he was pretty bad. He was pretty bad. Yeah, there were some bad ones, guys.
Parnell Williams. What was his name? Parnell Dickerson.
Parnell Dickerson.
There you go. I think he took the first snap. He took the first snap.
And then didn't want it no more.
Yep.
Didn't want it anymore. Like, nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, never mind. I'm going to go back and be a bag boy at Publix again.
Exactly.
Guys, I don't know if it's like if I've been seeing more of them, but I think after Brian Pearson couldn't spell Rob Gronkowski's name right, like I've been seeing like names like in public like that are like super close to Rob Gronkowski, and like I keep wanting to take today.
Man, Brian, I wish you would call again, brother.
I was driving. I saw Ray Grandkowski, and I was like, "How can I not?" Like, I was like, I was just thinking about Brian, just typing each and every single
time
one.
It was a different wrong name.
Brian didn't spell his own name properly, probably.
To be
Brian,
honest with you, I thought Caleb's last name was a joke on the Gronkowski.
Yeah, it's almost Gronkowski. It's Grabowski. So, you know.
That's the Pearson Gronkowski. It's okay.
He's from across town.
Pearson approved.
Oh, man.
I got a serious question, Rick. Serious question. And I'm not trying to be mean. Is there something wrong with Brian? Because he got offered 2 tickets to a Bucks game, and his response was, "Well, we still have a better quarterback than you guys."
He's an idiot.
Go ahead.
I don't think it registered to him what was being offered. The guy.
Well, first of all, he's not in Tampa, so I'm not sure the guy is going to be able to make his way down there. Okay, so let's give him a little bit of slack. If somebody, let me say
Harry
this.
said that he would pay for his trip down there. Remember?
Oh wow, that's right.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
And he's in Jersey, so all he's got to do is get on I-95 and keep driving until he gets to the number 4.
Yeah, yeah, but man, you know what? The wheels could come off his house.
I'll gladly take those expenses from New Jersey to Tampa. Oh my God, give it to me.
Yeah, Harry offered him tickets and transportation to a game.
You guys come up here. I think you guys come up here and play the Jets at MetLife next year.
We do.
Do we really?
I believe so. So you guys should come up here. Big road trip.
I would do that. Yeah, I would do that.
That's not actually that far from me, so.
Yeah, that's
You're
true,
in
Johnny.
Pittsburgh, for God's sakes. How far is Jersey? I don't
It's
know.
not that far.
Closer than Florida is.
Yeah, they're not that far.
You're playing the Patriots.
What's
Yeah, they
that?
played
What'd
I
you
gotta
say,
jump
Steve?
out of here.
What'd you
I gotta
say?
jump out of here, gentlemen.
Okay, Tyler. See you later, brother.
Take it easy, fellas, and let's go,
Brother,
Buck.
last thoughts, brother. I'm going to give you the screen. Hold on. I'm going to give you the screen. Last thoughts. Tell everybody how you're feeling. Tell everybody what you're thinking. Just let us have it.
What I'm thinking, first thing I'm thinking is for all Bucks fans out there, soak it up. I mean, we know how long it can be before you get these feelings again. But you know, as much as it feels good, the job's not done yet. If you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. The best is coming into our home stadium in 2 weeks for the Super Bowl. If we want to wear the crown, we got to take the crown. That's all I can say.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right, fellas. Have a good night.
Have a great one. One thing that Tyler said there that I agree with completely is I've heard so many people say, "Why is nobody respecting us? Why is nobody respecting us?" And guys, respect is earned, and right now the Chiefs are still the champs.
Yes.
So let's go take it from them, and then watch who gets the respect the next year.
Exactly.
I don't mind wearing that underdog cloak. I love it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm perfectly good with that.
You know what? It will just feel even better. Just as long as we've been the underdog, I would feel so good, man.
Think of the gauntlet. If the Buccaneers win this Super Bowl, and don't tell me I can't say if the Buccaneers win the Super Bowl, okay, think about this. They will have beaten. They will have taken out Breeze, Rodgers, and Mahomes.
Yep.
And Heineke.
I mean, that's amazing. And Heineke, sorry, but you know,
that's a whisper. That's a whisper one. That one's in lowercase.
Right. But they will have taken. He will have taken out I mean, there will be no doubt who the greatest. I mean, I don't understand how you can doubt it anyway. I just don't understand how you can doubt it when he's got the resume he's got.
Not to mention every top-ranked defense in the league.
Right. And oh my gosh, next year, guys. Next year.
15-1.
It's hard to quit thinking about next year, ain't it, Rick?
It's what?
It's hard to quit thinking about what's going to happen next year, ain't it?
Yeah, because if that's when you take this giant leap forward, as every quarterback who has quarterbacked under Arians, basically, they all say you take a giant leap forward in year 2.
Exactly.
What the heck? Oh, wait. Here we go.
Oh, Rick, I saw it too. Here we go.
Brian Pearson. Do you want me to read this? Wait, do you want me to read this as Brian?
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
You get respect when you don't have a traitor like Tom Brady leave for the whole team and more money to go to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Michael Jordan and the Water Boy would never do that. He stayed to the Chicago Bulls. I have no idea what language that even is.
Wizards?
Tom Brady. No. Michael Jordan left to play for the Wizards.
Dissect that from the top down because every bit of that is wrong.
Yeah. You get respect when you don't have a trader like Tom Brady leave his whole team. I guess he means home team. Whole team for more money. For more money, he's not making more money, Brian. He's not making more money,
and it's not. Yeah, and it's not like Tom Brady won 1 or 2 Super Bowls and then dipped from New England. He served his time there. He built up that whole crowd.
How many years did he take?
He didn't take his talents to Miami, you know.
Yeah, and then hold on. It's not like the team wanted him. They wanted him gone. Okay,
Yep.
New England wanted him gone, and then it says to go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Michael Jordan would never do that. I guess he means stays with the Chicago Bulls. No, he didn't. He played for the Washington Bullets. He even bought part ownership of a different team. So no, Brian, this is why we love you for coming on here, because you keep making Saints fans look bad. I mean, it's like, come on, man.
Oh my God, you guys, what do you mean schedule for next? You guys get to play against the AFC East.
It's going to be very hard for you guys to get back there next year. You can go look at your schedule right now for next year. Brian, let me say this. You're right. It's going to be hard to get there next year because it's hard to get there every year. You should know that.
Hey, Rick.
It's harder for some than others.
Yeah, they only made it once.
Brian was watching the Chiefs game today, and every time Stephon Diggs did anything, he got a little bit of PTSD.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
I got a headline drop from the NFL Network.
What's that?
JPP was asked when he touched down in Tampa if he apologized to the Packers offensive line after the game. He said, "Heck no."
What he said.
Apologized.
Yeah, they apologized for basically gang raping the guys. I don't know
are they back in Tampa?
Yeah, they touched down about in the middle of your diatribe about.
Oh wow! Okay, they're back in Tampa already. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this bit. Play this video. I'm sorry, Caleb, forgive me. I'm gonna play this video. It's a replay from last night. I was asked to do this. It's anyway, guys, it's Words of Wisdom with Robert Kraft.
Oh dear.
Hey, Tom, it's your old buddy Robert Kraft. How you doing, buddy? Old pal, buddy. Getting a little tired of the heat down there in Florida, are you, buddy? Thought maybe you might maybe you're missing some clam chowder, huh, buddy? You know, too much sun is bad for you. That's not me talking, man. That's the doctors, you know? I've been reminiscing, Tom, I've been reminiscing. I've been thinking back on those old great seasons, buddy. Remember those great seasons? You miss them? You miss it up here in Boston? You know, Tom, if you remember right, we had a lot of great seasons, you know? Yeah, we had a lot of great seasons, lots of happy endings, you know? So, Tom, I'm hoping you're coming back if you're interested. Come on back to Boston, Tom. It's home, buddy. You know it's home. You gotta miss it, don't you, buddy? Clam chowder and all. So, what I've been thinking is, if you come back, I might even be able to pay you a little more, buddy, because I could maybe save some money on phones, you know? Oh, baby. Oh. So, Tom, I need you back here, buddy. I really do. I need you back here, buddy. Well, it looks like you actually were the system. You know, and I could bring if you could bring Gronk back with you, that would be nice too. It would be like old times. You know, boy, I could use that in Boston. Okay, so, it's time to, looks like I gotta go, buddy. It's time to get the old balls deflated again, you know. It's been a while. So, I hope to hear from you soon. And, Tom, I miss you, buddy. I miss you bad. Oh, I miss you bad, buddy. Come on back to Boston for clam chowder. Thanks, Tom. Oh, what's that?
We don't want to do anything to scare your children.
Oh, crap. Not again. Gotta go.
We don't want to scare any.
When did Robert Kraft start sounding like Macho Man Savage?
Hey, Rick, I just got a stat that you're going to love.
Okay. Please save me from that, would you?
Tom Brady has made the Super Bowl in 10 out of 21 seasons. That's 47%. Steph Curry's career three-point percentage is 43%. Tom Brady is more likely to reach the Super Bowl than Steph Curry is to make a three-point shot.
Where do you pull this kind of stuff up from?
That is awesome.
Tom Barry is really good at football, Rick.
Brian, hold on. Tom Brian, that's really childish having Robert Kraft like that. Robert Kraft does not care if Tom Brady comes back. If Tom Barry comes back, don't figure the quarterback out the New England Patriots.
I can't figure your English out.
So
crap.
And I speak Cajun.
So wait a minute.
Tom Barry.
Okay, first of all, it's really childish. Brian, that's kind of the point of the skit. You know?
It's called a joke.
It's supposed to be a little bit stupid and corny and childish, buddy. But welcome aboard.
Can you imagine how unentertaining that would be if we got on here and it was so serious all the time?
You know what the really hilarious thing is? I've got a great I've got a screen capture of Brian from last night's show when I brought him full screen. Y'all remember I brought him full screen for a moment, straight into the camera.
Oh God!
Guess who's doing Words of Wisdom next?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Hey,
what did you
Brian,
Brian is
real quick.
Do you speak
real quick? Brian, I'm a Patriots fan, and I thought that was funny. I thought it was hilarious. I'm glad I'm not driving this time. So thank you.
I think Brian is just digging himself a big hole right now.
Very, very, very drunk, obviously.
No, I think that's Brian.
Brian, all right, Rick, just pull up the next. This guy he's just giving us content at this point. Pull up his next thing because this is insane.
This one, at least Tom Brady?
At least Tom Brady can't do one thing, stay on the same team and win championships. Tom Brady won 6 championships with one team and then decided he got bored and went to another one and he's about to win another championship there. I don't want to, what do you mean he can't stay on the same team and win championships? Like Michael Jordan. He has the same amount as Michael Jordan on one team.
He literally did exactly
Michael Jordan didn't stay on the same team.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He literally did exactly what Michael Jordan did.
Except Michael Jordan couldn't win in Washington. That's the difference.
He was 55 years old, Jacob.
What I love is this. I love this. I love this. Brian said, "Who is doing words of wisdom next? Enlighten me on that, please."
Just watch her. Just watch Brian.
Brian, just come back on Sunday night next week, and you'll see.
That's funny.
I just want to know who's going to speak Huttonese.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'll do it.
Oh, it's gonna be.
I would pay. I would pay so much money to see Mike do it. To see Mike do the words of wisdom from.
I love bringing. I mean, and Brian. What's great about Brian is he just keeps coming, and it's fun. It's fun. You know, I would hope the guy's a regular on here, and I genuinely mean that because the banter is. I promise you this, Brian. The more banter and the more we bring you up, it's because we really do genuinely love you being here.
What the hell is that, man?
Are you nuts?
You got to have a full.
Did Brian change his name?
Brian, it's easy to take a Jets fan.
Is that Arabic in there?
Yeah, I don't see this. It's easy to take a Jets fan. I'm making the Buccaneers fan, but Saints will never do that. I don't know what that means. If you're saying it's easy to take on a Jets fan in a football argument, I'd love to see. Because guess what? Here's what I say. When I hate the argument when people come back to me and are like, "Oh, well, you're a Jets fan." Guess what? I could be a Jets fan. I know my team is awful, but if I'm dropping knowledge on you like it's a hammer and you're just defending yourself by saying that I'm a Jets fan, clearly you know what I'm saying is correct.
Wait, but what does he mean? It's easy to take a Jets fan. I'm
like in a fight.
Buccaneers fan, but
Dude, I'm like Poirier.
Brian, you're welcome to come on anytime you want, brother. I've given you the whole screen multiple times.
We love it.
What is that?
The hell is
That's what I was just talking about. It's Arabic.
We're not really sure.
That's what Brian's speaking.
No, that's Greek.
That's what I asked. Is that like phonetically what Brian
that's
was speaking?
Arabic.
Yeah. That's phonetically what Brian was speaking.
It's like a train wreck. You can't look away.
Yes, it's awesome. It is awesome, and the fact of the matter is Brian keeps coming, which I respect the heck out of. Now I don't know how he has the time he has on his hands, where he's a Saints fan coming to Bucks Report every night. But I respect the heck out of the guy for he sticks with it.
I mean, he's not watching his. He's not watching his team play. That's for sure.
Did you realize that Drew Brees didn't come from New Orleans, that he was originally from another team?
Yeah, as the producer.
Yeah, Drew Brees came from San Diego, Brian.
Yeah, so his whole idea that you stay loyal.
Yeah, Drew Brees was a San Diego quarterback. Did you forget that? But as the foul-mouthed producer brought up, Brian, while you're busy sitting at home watching the Buccaneers, they will be playing. You're sitting at home watching our team play at home in the Super Bowl. So,
Rick, he'll have a better weekend next weekend though, because the Bucs don't have anybody going to be in the Pro Bowl deal that they're going to show. We're going to have a lot of Saints in there, so he can get his little Woody on.
Yeah, there you go. You can enjoy that Pro Bowl, Brian.
They're not even playing the game. They're going to have a big like auditorium thing where they just give them out participation tokens and let them go to Chuck E. Cheese's.
Wait, hold on. What is this? Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
I'm talking about the dude is the dude that's talking. I guess that's what he means. You're a Jets fan now. You come to a Buccaneer channel. I want to be a Buccaneers fan.
Oh, okay.
You ride or die with your team. You stay with your team. Remember that. Now, but Brian is here. Brian is here.
He's riding and dying.
I'm just gonna go. Here's okay.
Hold
on.
I
think I got what he's saying.
Hold on. There you go. All you go.
So I think I got what he's saying. So what he's saying is the dude who's talking, which is me. He says, I'm a Jets fan, and now that I come onto a Buccaneer channel and say, oh, I want to be a Buccaneers fan, and that I'm supposed to ride and die with my team and stay true, and I have to remember that. Brian, I don't know if you're new.
We need a chart.
I am maybe the biggest Jets fan that I know, and I think that probably most of you have ever met because there's not a lot of us.
And much respect for it.
And if anything, that I am riding and dying with my team, like you're going to in the next few years after the Saints have to clear up this cap space money. I want to see you come back and in the same situation as me, and come onto a Buccaneer channel. I was provided the amazing opportunity to be able to be here on a weekly basis, day to day, and express my thoughts on the Buccaneers. And through that, I have realized that, one, the Buccaneers are a fun team to watch, especially right now, because they were the biggest headline before the season, and they're still the biggest headline to today. And I'm allowed to not only be a diehard Jets fan, I'm allowed to be like, hey, I like watching this team win. And I think that everybody in here can say that we have another team that we like to watch win. Rick, I know yours is the Cardinals. And I'm sure you guys have one that you're like, hey, I mean, if a team wins, you're like, okay, that's cool. I like a certain player or whatever.
Yeah, you can have a second favorite team that, they're not your favorite team, but you're like, yeah, I like the Cardinals. I like the Vikings. I like the Chargers. I'm good with them.
That's right. And there's an NFL fan.
Right. And I'm going to be a Jets fan for the rest of my life. I can guarantee you of that.
He's already got Fireman Ed's uniform.
Exactly. But I essentially cover the Buccaneers now, right? And it's part of my my weekly thing is, hey, I'm going to break down this Buccaneers game and have enough knowledge to talk about it to an extent.
Jacob, tell him about your show.
Okay.
He may not know about your show and how you got started before you ever came on Bucs Report. So tell him about your show.
Football show.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Brian, if you want to come watch it, I'd love to have you on. I'd love to expose you to my audience too. So yeah, I mean, back in May, I started a podcast just for fun when we went into quarantine, and I got a microphone and a computer, and I just sat and I talked in front of a computer for an hour a day, and I ended up cutting that down, putting it on YouTube, and I interviewed some cool people, and then I don't know, I wanted to find because my friends were like, you need to stop talking to us about football because we don't care anymore, go do a podcast. They said it as a joke, and I was like, that's a great idea. And so I went and I started the podcast, and the whoever runs Bucs Report reached out to me and offered and said, hey, we love what you're doing. Do you want to come on to one of our shows? And I went on to Peter's show, the Sports Web, and I thought, and that was like my first time. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And I ended up coming on to Rick's show. Rick, I forgot how long it was until I came on to your show.
Well, I've only been doing this for 6 months, so
right. So it was pretty early that I came on, and
it was probably about 3 months ago.
Yeah, and then I was working with another website that does a lot of this football live shows and stuff. And then Bucs Report reached out to me and said, "Hey, do you want to do your live show on our platforms?" And I said, "Yes, absolutely." And now I run the Hard Count Football Podcast live, which is Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, and you can come check it out. I encourage all of you to come check it out. This Tuesday is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be talking a lot of Buccaneers. Do not worry about that because I mean, what else are we going to talk about? With a lot of Buccaneers, come ask questions. And Brian, I'd absolutely love to talk to you about everything.
About this. The only reason you guys win games because you take a traitor, okay, from one team and bring them to your team, Tom Brady. And the only reason Tom Brady went there because Drew Brees, he won a competition.
Can we break down the free agency market for Broughton? No, I don't even want to bother.
Well, I mean, the thing is this. He's still ignoring the fact that Drew Brees was the quarterback for the San Diego Chargers before he went to New Orleans. So I guess he's rooting for a traitor also. By his definition, he's rooting for a traitor.
Hey, Jacob.
Yeah.
If he goes on your show, have a translator, okay?
Okay. Mike, you come on. You come on with it.
Remember one thing, Trevor Lawrence. He's coming next year to Jacksonville Jaguars. Give that guy a couple of years. Let's see. Hopefully the best quarterback you've ever seen in the NFL might be better than a lot of them. That could be. That'll be interesting to see how Trevor Lawrence does.
I think that was a backhanded shot at Jacob.
I think it was
a backhanded shot.
Guess what? You know who's going to be the week 1 starting quarterback for the Jets next year? Because, Brian, I don't think you look at the news. Deshaun Watson. Do you know who Deshaun Watson is?
He's a traitor. He's a traitor.
Save that for your show.
He's a traitor.
I wanted to get on there and talk about that with you.
He's a traitor, man. Oh. By the way, you know what's really hilarious is guess who New Orleans quarterback's going to be next year most likely?
Jameis
Winston. He's taking the trader from the Bucks.
Oh boy.
So, and I like this. Thank you, Susan. You are awesome, Susan. Trader equals traitor. I figured that out.
Can we just go through the Saints for a second? Because think about all these players. Emmanuel Sanders, he's a traitor from the Broncos. That's a traitor. Drew Brees, straight from the Chargers. Jameis Winston, oh boy, right from the Buccaneers. Demario Davis used to be a Jet. That's a traitor right there. That's not going to happen. Oh, and then he said we might be getting Matthew Stafford as the Saints. I don't know if you guys have looked at your cap space, so you're not paying anybody. That's not happening. You are not paying
$100 million over the cap.
Ridiculous.
$100 million over the cap.
Oh, and by the way, Emmanuel Sanders, your wide receiver, he picked the Bucks to win today too.
Nice.
Awesome.
Real quick, I just wanted to say I'm going to have to get going in a minute.
Okay.
I apologize. But I wanted to say to you guys, I'm really excited about the Bucks getting the Super Bowl. I'm really super excited about them hopefully winning, because next year when they go and play the Patriots, I would love for Tom Brady to go back as a Super Bowl champion. I'm still mad at Belichick for letting him go the way he did. So I'm hoping he has all the success possible before he goes back to New England.
Well, thank you, Steven. I appreciate you coming on, and please come back anytime you want.
Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
Great night.
Listening.
All right, have a great night.
Jacob.
Yes.
I think that Red Bull might have got you a little bit hyper tonight.
You got a little bit. Yeah. You got a little offended there.
Jacob, was that a Red Bull Light?
Yes, it was. I can't be getting those the calories.
Red Bull Light.
Red Bull Light.
By the way,
how many
laughing
calories
here.
Does a Red Bull give you when you shoot a regular one? I mean, my God, you're running 180 miles an hour.
Yeah. Red Bull. I like Red Bull. Red Bull's great. I like Red Bull. Give me more Red Bull. I'll take another Red Bull. I like Red Bull.
Red Bull. I don't drink a lot of like Red Bull, and like that was like.
No, I'm kidding. I actually hate Red Bull.
It's so gross.
It's
so
nasty.
gross.
Yeah.
There's better energy drinks than Red Bull. Oh my God.
People are mixing them with vodka and gin now and using them at the nightclubs.
Listen to Matt. Matt bringing up like breaking news from 20 years ago.
I was making a joke.
Yeah, they're doing that now. Well, yes, they are. Brian, after going on and on about traders and going, Tom Brady being a traitor, we might give Matthew Stafford.
You're going to buy him with SNH green stamps?
Oh my gosh. Tom Brady sat there and waited to see what Robert Kraft was going to do, and he sat there and waited to see what Drew Brees was going to do. And when he found out he wasn't getting the money he wanted.
It's not about money. The dude's got more money than Carter's got little liver.
Yeah, Stafford's not.
He literally has $500 million between him and his wife. When Robert Kraft wasn't giving him the money he wanted to wait and see what Brees was going to do. And he came back. Brian, brother, no, that's not how it went down. He's making $10 million a year. Do you understand this? $10 million a year. Do you know how little that is?
He took
for a quarterback.
Winston wanted 30. Remember that?
Winston wanted 30. Instead, they got Brady at 10.
Brian, how dare Sean Payton leave his job with the Dallas Cowboys to come be the head coach of the Saints? Oh, how dare he? What a traitor. How dare Alvin Kamara leave the Tennessee Vols to be in the draft?
Oh, he graduated. He had no choice.
No, he was a traitor. He's playing football for a different team still. He's a traitor.
How dare Brian leave Bobby Boucher to his mother down there like that?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God.
I'm telling you, man.
Pick up your son, Brian.
The devil made him do it. The devil. Isn't that movie? You know what I'm talking about, Caleb?
Brian tried selling his soul to the devil.
Waterboy.
Brian tried selling his soul
to the Waterboy, man.
Yeah, I don't know that Brian has seen Waterboy. Brian lives Waterboy.
Stop.
Brian is Waterboy's genetic father.
Brian tried selling his soul to the devil for a Saints Super Bowl, but he realized he just sold it to some homeless guy in New Orleans. Or sorry, you sold it to some homeless guy in Atlantic City because you're up here in New Jersey.
Right. It's not New Orleans.
Right.
Not New
Hoboken.
Orleans.
How do you feel about Hoboken, Brian?
Brian's in the Barons. He's playing around with the Jersey Devil, man.
Oh
Wearing a
man,
Philly shirt. He's in
wearing
New
a
Jersey
Philly
wearing
shirt, wearing a Philly shirt the entire time while he talks bad about everybody else, except for the Saints. Brian, I give you props for sticking with your team. You are a great fan, not necessarily the smartest, but you are a great fan.
Somebody
You are a
poke
good
Mike
fan.
and see if he's still awake over here.
What's that?
Somebody poke Mike and see if he's still alive.
He only speaks when need be. He
Always, whenever he speaks, it's a zinger. I can tell you that.
Oh,
If he's sick.
Brian just said, "Oh my gosh,
hypocritical.
Hold on, everybody,
This is my favorite thing that's happened tonight.
everybody. Yes, this is the best. This is the best one of the entire night."
Repeat your comment. I don't understand you.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say.
Which comment was it?
Take your pick.
I was probably reading one of his quotes.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
Traitor versus
Anyway.
Traitor.
All right, guys. This has been fun. I'm tired and I got to work tomorrow.
It's almost tomorrow, guys. We got.
I know it is almost tomorrow. It is almost tomorrow. Caleb, thank you for joining us, my friend.
Yes, sir. Great show. Thank you.
Yeah.
For inviting me.
Anytime you want to come on, anytime you just say the word. Okay. You
Yes,
got my
sir.
text. You know, we text. Just let me know.
Yes, sir.
Have a great one.
See you, Caleb.
See you guys.
Y'all have a
Great
good night.
kid. That's a great kid. I say kid. He's 20-something years old. But
Rick, see if you can get the truth guy over here to find that comment and send it to you.
I just heard a Buck fan say he wishes Bucks waited to get Stafford instead of Brady. Oh man, to whoever the truth is, if you can find that quote wherever, please send it to me. I would very much appreciate that. Wow. That's piece of work. Jacob,
Yes.
you want to tell everybody one more time real quick where they can find you?
Surely, yeah. So you can check out the Hard Count Football Podcast on YouTube and SoundCloud, and then the Hard Count Football Podcast live, which is Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern on the Hard Count Football YouTube channel, and right here on Bucks Report. Come check it out. Gonna be talking a lot of Bucks this Tuesday. Come ask questions. Come on to the show. Talk to me. I'd love to answer some of your questions. And yeah, I mean, follow me on Twitter at Jacob Charno and Instagram at Hard Count Football. And then, I mean, my parting words for you guys is, I mean, let's go Bucks, right?
Go Bucks, baby! I got Tuesday off,
Walking
Jacob.
with you, Jacob.
Jacob, who's your
Yes.
guest tomorrow, O'Brien?
What?
Who's your guest tomorrow, O'Brien?
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
Brian,
if
come
you
on,
want-
man. Brian, you need to listen to his show.
Yes.
Brian, I don't know which comment you're referring to. Sorry, buddy. I would repeat it. I just don't know which comment you're referring to. Jacob, I have Tuesday off, so maybe I will pop in if you'll have me.
Absolutely love to have you on.
That'd be great. Have a great night, Jacob.
See you guys.
All right. Mike, anything you want to say to everybody on the way out the door?
I'm exhausted. Been a what a ride today.
It's been a day. It has been a day.
I paced a hole in my floor in my house. End of the game.
Yeah, but it's nice to oof, you know.
And then you put it behind for almost an hour. Oh my God!
I want to say this, and I hate getting personal on like live. The Buccaneers won their first Super Bowl right after my mother passed away. This year, my sister just passed away right before this season. For me, it's just it's a cool thing just to you know, it's sometimes some years it's good to have something like this happen. Mike, God bless you, brother.
Take care, buddy. See you,
Yep,
John.
have a good one. Johnny, got any parting words?
Parting words. This is a very fun season. It's not over yet. We still got one more game to go. Enjoy it because they don't come very often.
Right. Enjoy it. Don't expect it. Don't just go along for the ride and have a good time. And this is a blast. It's going to be 2 crazy fun weeks. Let's enjoy them.
That being said, I'm expecting 3 more.
Expecting 3 more what?
And I'm putting in expectations too. It's going to be
years?
Super Bowl or bust for the next 3 years.
All right. Have a good one, my friend.
Later, buddy.
All right, guys. This has been a fun show. It really has been a fun show. I am so happy you guys came by. It's been a ride. We've been around here quite a bit this weekend, and so much exciting stuff. So much of a good time. It's just, guys, this is real. This is real. We're going to the freaking Super Bowl. Let me say it again. We're going to the freaking Super Bowl. Enjoy it. Soak it up. Celebrate. Brag a little bit at work. Not too bad. Brag a little bit to all those other fans who've been giving you crap for so long. Enjoy this, guys. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Go Bucks.